How you doing?
Will I be in your
No,
shop?
you're fine.
Okay.
Day.
One thing good about it, I can always find a bench somewhere along the route.
You ain't lying. It's us.
And it's a natural bench.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't have to bring something in here.
Journey on here. Nice little break. Got to sit down for about 5 minutes. It is, without having to any steep inclines or going down. But tell me, folks, how awesome is this? Yeah, this must be one of the places my grandson was telling me that he's not going to ride up the hill, he's going to carry his bike up the hill. So I would say right offhand, he had a pretty good workout on this trail. And I kind of thought maybe he might have come around again, but I guess one time around, that was all he could handle for this trail. Of course, he may be over there on the B loop trail riding around. It's only a moderate trail, so it would be a lot easier biking. But I have seen one biker, I believe, on this trail over here, and he was getting with the program pretty good. So, oh, here we go. Back up. Finally. Here, loaded. Well, I'm glad somebody got energy. Not me. No way I have energy to do that. I'm doing good just to walk it. Especially running uphill. Lord. Now this is a climb here. This is definitely challenging for an old man. Trying to look, see which way I want to go here. What looks like would be the easiest. I think I'm going to go this way. Oh. Oh. Hi ho, hi ho. It's up the hill I go. Oh. I could take the shortcut. I could just cut across and go back down. But then I'd be cheating. Say I didn't walk the whole trail. I didn't even know the trail was just right over there until I saw her running down that side. I thought, well, I'll be there in a minute. Oh, let's get real. I'll be there in 5 minutes. If I don't have to take a break first. Definitely a workout for this old man. Not sure what this is. It's like a path coming through over here and goes on down around, but that's the way we want to go. I don't even know if that's a path. It might just go right there and stop. Whew. Yeah. Whew. Oh. What's worse, going up or down? Now this is kind of zigzagging. It's going and then back and then going again. Kind of like up there where I just came around. I'll bet my grandson had to get off and carry his bike up here. I don't even know if those e-bikes got enough power to climb hills like this, but I don't know. Oh. But he said there was one spot through here along this trail that he was riding. It was just like a drop off going down the other side. And I don't know if I've come to that area yet or not. But this is beautiful. Be a nice place to have a bench right here. Kind of watch out over through there and see if you can get lucky to see any wildlife running through. course, this is probably going to be a two-part video as well, as long as it is. I mean, there will be some parts all cut out of it where not doing much talking or nothing going on. Yeah, right down there is where I'm going to go. Just zigzagging back and forth on this hill. I could just cut right on straight down through there and be at the bottom. But what's the fun in that? Definitely a lot of obstacles you got to navigate around walking. So pay real close attention. Oh. Ooh. I don't know, going down would be better than having to come up this side here. Usually my legs hurting going up, but this is actually making my legs hurt going down, trying to keep me from running down the hill or falling down the hill, kind of having to hold myself back. Almost like I need a parachute behind me, just kind of holding me back, slowing me down. It is quiet out here. That is a big tree right there. Of course, it's not quite as big as one I saw over on the blue trail. Or not the blue trail, but the B trail. Yeah, it might be close. I had my daughter and her two friends with me on that trail, and they kind of stood around it and held hands to see if all three of them could get around the tree, and yeah, they did, and had maybe about a foot to spare. So it took three of them though to get around it. But yeah, oh, it's way up there. Get dizzy looking up that way. Stand at the bottom of a tree and look, try to see the top of it, look straight up. Okay. On down, but it's getting a little easier now. These pine needles almost feel like I'm walking on the cushions. Yeah, walking right along the borderline here. There's a fence right there. Private property. So but I was way up there and had to zigzag that way, zigzag that way, and back again, and forth until you get down here to the bottom. some birds. Don't know what kind, but I can hear them singing to each other down here. Some nice little benches back in there where you could sit. And I don't know, looks like we might be kind of going that way. Yeah, that way's for park ranger use only. And we're going this way. I don't know if you can hear them. If you know the sound of that bird, maybe you can tell me what species that is. Hear the wind blowing through the trees. Biker coming through.
Hello.
How you doing?
What you got? Anything?
Well, not much. I'm just listening to some birds.
Okay, some birds.
But yeah,
Cool.
I've heard woodpeckers up the other side. I haven't seen any deer or any armadillo or squirrels or nothing, but I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
But this trail over here is definitely a workout.
Yeah, is this B?
Yeah, no, this is the Sea Loop Trail.
The C, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We
on.
can do that one.
Yeah, I think the B is going to be on around
Okay.
that way because I haven't come to it yet, or at least I haven't seen the signs for it.
Okay. Well, somehow
But
everything on
I know my grandson, he was up there, rode this trail a little bit ago, and it's got some obstacles that you're having to go over. He said there were spots that he had to get off his bike and carry it to get up the hill.
Yeah,
on it.
I'm not proud. I'll do the same thing.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
thanks. Have fun.
Yeah, have a great day. Nothing like listening to the sounds of nature. Hopefully my camera's picking up the sounds of the birds. I mean, I see a lot of birds up there flying around, but I don't know which one's making the noise. Yeah, back there, it's that little split. They need to have some markers there to tell you where you're going, because right there, you know, assuming I'm on the Sea Loop Trail going this way instead of over there where she was coming across with her bike, but then that may come back over and connect into where I'm at now. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But there was no markers there to say which way to go. But my gut feeling kind of tells me this is the way I need to go, so I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm not too far from the other trail because it's just right down there. at the bottom, but it looks like they might meet back up together on up here a little ways. I guess that trail might be a little easy for bikes. Oh, there we go. Now I see some water in a ravine down there, runoff, so that means there has to be a spring somewhere over here to feed that, because we haven't had no rain in quite a while. So that's not what's putting the water out. It has to be one of the springs that are in these hills. Oh, that must be the drop off my grandson was talking about. Yeah. If you run off the trail here, you go down in there, you're going to be hurting. But let me see if I can zoom in down there to, let's see here. I don't know if you can see the ripples in the water down there. So it is flowing. There is water running through it. It looks like it's running pretty good rate. And as much water is coming through there, that must be a pretty good size spring. That comes down through there. This is beautiful. I don't know what trail she come across, but she was down there, and it looks like it crosses over and goes back up that way. But there's no bridge there. So I'm not quite sure if she came from over there and had to cross the little stream down there, or whether she was over here and rode back down in that way and had to turn around and go back out. Don't know. But this is cool. And it looks like I'm getting close to a battery change again. Yeah, definitely don't want to run off here. I can't tell, but right down in there, it's almost like there's, I don't think that's just where the water's running down through there. It's almost like there's water coming up out of the ground from the sounds of it. But it kind of sounds like it's bubbling. Sure you can't hear it from here, but that's what it sounds like to me. And without going down there to it, get closer, which I mean I could, I just have to hike down through the woods here down to the bottom, but maybe another day. Not today. I still got a long trail to hike before the day's over. The B Loop Trail, which is 3.1 miles. I'm sure my camera's probably shaking quite a bit. It's hard keeping camera steady when you're walking, but I'm trying to do my best. I really hope those sounds of the birds was able to be captured on audio. But I'm hearing them all around me. They're just singing to each other. That's kind of cool. The trees kind of hollowed out right through the bottom there. Maybe even on up in. I don't know how far. It looks like I see me a big bench coming up before I start climbing up the other side. Kind of down here in the valley right now. A little bit of a breeze blowing, but it feels good. Just the right temperature today and just enough breeze to make it comfortable. And roll that out a little bit further. That could be a bench right here. Must be where they cut off up here to open up the path, and it rolled down there. But yeah. Yeah, made for me.
Just one more coming.
Alright. There it comes. Slowly. Oh, had to walk up the hill. He's getting away from you.
All the time.
Yeah. Get so far I have to get up and walk it up. It could be worse. You could have to go up that hill. No, I'm going to say that almost looked like the hill I zigzag back and forth around to get down back that way, but maybe not. There are a few bikers out here and a few hikers out here, and of course one of them jogging. But I know that's not going to be me. I'll stick to the old man granny gear. Just putting along. Hey, what do we got here? That's an interesting little section. Now I can see why she got off and pushed her bike up. Kind of curious as whether he did. But I guess if you've been out here hiking these trails or mountain biking on the trails a lot, Probably get pretty good at it. And I guess if I get out here and hike a lot of these trails like I'm doing, it'll probably get a little bit easier and I'll get better at it. But either way, it doesn't matter. I take my time, enjoy it. That's what it's all about. Alrighty.
Yeah, that trail was not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the way he went. He had a workout. He said. Oh, damn. This ain't much better. Up and down through the ravines. Imagine having to ride a bike. Get right up through there over those roots. I have to come down that way. Probably hear me a little bit of moaning and groaning every time I have to make a step up over a hump or something. But folks, that's just a sign of old age. I hear traffic, so I must be getting back close to the road. We've got a nice long sitting place right through here, which I'm sure has gotten a lot of use. Long log. I'm a little closer to the spring water runoff, but that one doesn't seem to be doing. As I was saying, doesn't seem to be a lot of water flow coming down through there. Hey.
Where you at?
Oh, I'm still over here on the Sea Loop Trail.
You still on the Sea Loop Trail?
Yeah, I just passed that place where you said it was a drop off.
Yeah, it just drops right into some water.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not that far then. Yeah, you're almost done. You got maybe about 500 feet, 600 feet or so, then you should be done.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't think I've come to the B Loop Trail yet.
No, not yet. It should be up around the corner.
Yeah. I've seen it.
I'm just sitting here at the entrance, kind of charging my bike, just sitting here on the floor pedaling it.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of bikers over here.
Yeah, well, I was sitting here waiting. I was like, hey, I shouldn't take them too much longer, but I've been sitting here waiting for like 25 minutes. I was just checking up on you, making sure you're okay.
Now I've been doing some videoing and just taking breaks here and there, just kind of looking around, enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I'm getting there. Well, I'm just coming up on the CB split now. Because
Yeah.
I see the signs here.
Yeah.
So I ain't too far out.
Nice.
Be there shortly.
Bye.
Alright, finally got to the B C loop split. That's the C loop, the way I just came. And of course it'll go on back that way. And then that's the B loop going, the hikers going that way and the bikers going that way. So right now I'm fixing to be on the B C loop section. Just about completed this trail. And of course my grandson checking up on me, make sure I'm still kicking, I guess. It's a lot easier down here. I'm pretty much on level because I'm down here, I guess, pretty much close to the bottom or the road, because I can hear traffic kind of off at a distance to the left of me, but that's pretty much the way we're going to be going here. Looks like we're fixing to start going back up again. That big old tree here come up rooted. Yeah, heading back up towards the roadway. Y'all are enjoying my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that that's pretty awesome. Well, goes that way or goes that way. I would say that was probably the B loop going that way and the C loop going back this way, because I hear traffic back that way, which is where the road's at. But we'll be on this one at some point, and I'll be at this spot at some point. Hey, I've been here. But I don't see no, yeah, I guess there is a marker over there. I didn't see it before I was down there. But yeah, that's the B loop going that way. We come out here hiking these trails, and you bring a compass with you. You'd probably think that compass is so confused, changing back and forth quite a bit. I hear, I guess it's some hikers down there on the B loop trail. I don't see them, but I can hear them. they got some children with them. I see a shack over here, so and there's the road. So yeah, I think I'm just about where I need to be. I think that's where the vehicle's parked I'm seeing. All I see is a roof, but the road's right there, so yeah, we're here. Yep, that's it. Well, we just made this trail. That's another one down. I got one more to go, which is the long one. And I've hiked all the trails here at Tyler State Park. So, thumbs up for this trail. That's the second of the 2 challenging trails that I've done. So yeah. Oh, get through this obstacle here. And I'll shut the camera off. Take a break.